This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Blue Raiders offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is.
Makes the grab on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Going to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Middle Tennessee.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Marshall, 0.
Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Marshall's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got a man. It's Weeks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Quinn. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here on third down for this offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. The play action fake. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Gain of 21 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Thundering Herd faces a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Fullback's got it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. Give him 6. Touchdown, MTSU.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Marshall, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll give it to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! Fitted in the window for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Marshall, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Shelton. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Searching forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hunt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. On the option. Quick toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Fowler. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Might as well give it to him again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
First down for the offense.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on first down. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Marshall will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Boom. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Trying play action. Quick step and go. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
At the 39-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Fights off a defender.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Of 10. And that's good.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Off play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Here's a 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Middle Tennessee.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Floating away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Guys, big-time animosity between USF and UCF, and that's playing out again today. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
2nd down.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We reach the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Punt is on its way. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's got it near midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gives it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Tennessee.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference battle of note. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score.
Rides to back and leaves it.
A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Marshall will be forced to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On his way from around the 50. And the returner is stopped. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores to prove it. They'll go right back to the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The play-action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.